Hi everyone, I'm Lezeling. I'm going to talk about the climate change and corporate social responsibility in my case study project. Okay, let's start. Now I have a question for you. Do you have a clean perception of climate change? How serious a problem do you think climate change is? Actually, climate change is having a profound impact across the globe, which changing weather pattern, putting food production at risk. Extreme weather event and rising sea level, increasing the risk of catastrophic flooding. Without urgent action now, adapting to this impact will become more difficult and costly in the future. Climate change refers to a long-term change in temperature and weather pattern. At the current global level, a major manifestation is increased greenhouse gas emissions. According to National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the carbon dioxide as the monolunar atmosphere baseline observatory has reached 424 parts per million in 2023. It means the air we breathe is already heavier coated with carbon dioxide. So climate change is an urgent issue. Corporate social responsibility is the realistic expectation of enterprise because the partial significance it can meet its requirement and result of economic and social development to a certain stage. Notably, corporate social responsibility is based on the idea that business operation must be conform to sustainable development. In addition to considering their own financial and business condition, enterprise should also take into account their impact on the social and nature environment. There is no steps that integrating climate change into corporate social responsibility program is no longer optional. The urgency of this issue, coupled with the focus on sustainability among customers, employees, and the wider public, make it a critical time to integrate sustainability into corporate mission and corporate social responsibility in activity. By incorporating climate action into corporate social responsibility strategy, companies can not only contribute to a more sustainable world, but also position themselves as forward-looking and responsible leader. The time is now to take a climate action. After understanding the situation and relationship between climate change and corporate social responsibility, do you think it as an opportunity or challenge? Here, I'm more inclined to think the intersection of corporate social responsibility and climate change is not just an area of responsibility. It is full of opportunity. Through corporate social responsibility, companies can use their resources and influences to drive climate change, both inside and outside their organization. A key way for companies to achieve social responsibility and help climate change is, is to improve corporate behavior and evacuate short-term and long-term benefits. According to case content, the key strategy is to reduce our dependence on energy that emits GHG. As we will see, government all over the world has committed themselves to reducing the amount of GHG each nation emits. They do this by reducing energy consumption and by generally moving toward increasing urge of clean energy. For example, in the reading of Torrent and Venable in the Model 4, they have mentioned alternatively a few could in economic on safety or pollution control. This also increase short-run profit. but create contingent liability down the road. A risk of future lawsuits, customer blockage, and environmental cleanup costs. In some cases, the win-win agreement make clean sense. This means the company needs to assess whether decision and strategy action are more focused on short-term increase at the expenses of long-term prospects. A good example of a company that balances short-term increase with long-term goal is Johnson & Johnson. It's the corporate representative of renewable innovation. Their initiatives are increasing wide-ranging and cover more aspects of energy conservation and sustainability, from harnessing wind energy to providing safe water to community around the world. For example, as much as possible, the company pursues its long-term objective renewable economical alternative to electronic and focus on reducing pollution. As one of the largest financial service institutions in the world, UBS has done well in its concern and contribution to climate change and its coordination of corporate social responsibility. For example, the case noticed that UBS believed that CSR was more than just a business issue. It was also a moral issue and a matter of company value. Consequently, UBS created a special corporate responsibility committee, which was composed of many of the bank's senior executives. The company has set up a dedicated section to manage corporate behavior that matches the value of corporate social responsibility and sustainability. This is similar to the previous reading by Porter and Comer in the Model 2. For instance, the principle of sustainability apply to inline self-interest, often invoking the so-called triple borderline of economy, social, and environmental performance. In other words, companies should operate in ways that secure long-term economy performance by avoiding short-term behavior that is socially detrimental or environmentally wasteful. The principle works best for issues that concern with a company economy or regulatory interest. In real life, I found that Coca-Cola is good at sustainability and corporate social responsibility. In order to reduce the pollution of the environment, the Coca-Cola company chose the plastic bottle that can be recycled 100%. And they call for collection and recycling of every bottle. In addition, they put all the water used to make refrigerant back into the environment to ensure water safety. Credit Suisse as UBS main competitor, it announces that all of its buildings in Switzerland would be greenhouse gas neutral by 2006. In order to fulfill its commitment to achieving a completely neutral carbon by footprint by 2008, Credit Suisse ordered nearly 25 million tons of carbon carbon credit at a cost of CHF 2.2 million. The control of carbon emissions indicates is a key factor in the process of climate change. The company was really aware of the problem and took action. As Porter and Calmer highlights in their article, creating share value, address societal harm and constraints does not necessarily rise costs for fuel, because they can innovate through using new technology, operating math and management approach, and as a result, increase their productivity and expand their market. Therefore, company needs to take action and integrate climate change strategy into their business development strategy practical. LEGO. LEGO is effective in achieving corporate social responsibility and climate change competition. LEGO is one of the companies that is truly involved to complement its corporate sustainability goal. For example, it has resolving the raw material from which is product manufactured and continue to develop innovative strategy development goal to perhaps out single-use particle packing. Certainly, 93% of packing is made from paper, cardboard, and other paper-based material. In the process of dealing with the global climate change, enterprise needs to take the lead as the relevant passage jet. When I listen to the public debate about climate change, I'm impressed by enormous gap in our knowledge, the storminess of our observation, and superficiality of our theory. Many of the basic process of our planetary ecology are poorly understood. They must be better understood before we can reach an accurate diagnosis of the present condition of our planet. Through the knowledge and understanding of the risk factor of climate change, technology and innovation change the way of enterprise development, so as to affect the public perception of this issue. The further build a corporate body to jointly improve climate and environmental change. Company needs to take into account the factor of climate change while taking corporate social responsibility into account. Corporate social responsibility strategy can play a leader role, with a company not only meeting economic interests, but also making sustainability a core pillar of corporate social responsibility. Company can do this by setting strategic goals for 3 to 5 years and incorporating indicators to combat climate change. Extensively, company needs to drive the climate action movement forward through targets, grants, and funding. They can support not-profit and community organizations working to combat climate change. This allows company to strategically direct their money to where they can make the biggest environmental impact. There are plenty of opportunity within the company to transform their business and make them more sustainable. They can integrate their daily practical with the broader goal of reducing the environmental impact. So they have 3 questions. How should enterprise adjust to the loss of development interest in response to climate change? Second, how should enterprise choose the right climate change strategy? Third, how can enterprise practical CSR in the context of the greater theory of the climate change. Finally, by integrating sustainability into their overall business operation, companies are able to contribute to the environment. At the same time, it has demonstrated its commitment to investor and customer by aligning what companies do internally with the way the outside world invests. Company creates a powerful, cohesive approach to taking climate change. And that is my presentation. This is my case study about the climate change and corporation social responsibility. Thank you.